What's going on, YouTube? Welcome to another video. Charles here, your local real estate expert here in the DMV. And in this video, I'm going to give you everything you need to know about living in the state of Maryland in 2025. Whether you're relocating for work, family, or just a change of scenery, in this video, I'm going to outline everything you need to know. Before we get started, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell below so you get notifications every single time I post, giving you all the local DMV insights. So let's just start with the basics. Major cities like DC and Baltimore right in our backyard. You also have small towns. You got Western Maryland if you're into more outdoors, kind of want to live a laid back, more relaxed lifestyle. Then you have Eastern Shore, which is going to give you that coastal beach, all town feel. So the first thing you need to know before we even dive into the deep end of this video, no matter what you like to do, what your lifestyle is, there's something here for you in Maryland. So now let's get into one of probably the most critical decisions of your move, and that's cost of living. Maryland is not cheap. It's not New York or San Francisco or Miami, but housing costs vary drastically, and that plays a key factor with location, school districts, house size, yard size. It's many factors that goes into cost of living. A condo in downtown Silver Spring on the north tip of DC can cost you anywhere from $350,000 to $500,000. Versus if you decide to go out to northern Maryland in Hagerstown, you can get a single family home for $250,000. So it all depends on what areas you're looking to move to. The groceries, gas, utilities, they're right on par with national average. You're not seeing significantly high prices like areas like California, where you have very high gas prices, very high food prices. For the non-taxpayer states, Maryland is a state tax withholding state. If you're unsure about what area is best for you, be sure to send me a message. I have all my contact information here on my YouTube page. If you're struggling to find a location, have any questions, looking to make a vacation, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. I'll be more than happy to guide you in the right direction. Now we got cost of living out of the way. Now we're going to go into commuting and traffic. I'm just going to be fully transparent with y'all. If you're in the Baltimore, Washington, D.C. area around 495, which is considered the Beltway, what locals call it, you are going to deal with a lot of traffic. I'm not even going to sugarcoat it. So when you find a location you really enjoy and you really like, consider where you'll be working. If you're working in the major cities like DC and Baltimore, commuting times can get very, very long. If you're in areas like Frederick County, Montgomery County, or even Anne Arundel County, you can experience drastic commuting times for very low mile commutes. Luckily, in Maryland, you do have MARC train access, which can take you into both Baltimore and DC. You also have Metro access in Prince George's and Montgomery County. So before you fully commit to a location, maybe get with me, ask me what the commute is going to be like. But when I say the traffic is bad, you're not just experiencing regular rush hour traffic. I'm talking weekends, holidays, off times. I was commuting the other day. It was the middle of a day on like a Wednesday, like 12 o'clock. And I mean, it's bumper to bumper traffic. So if you're thinking, oh, only during rush hour traffic will be bad, I promise you it'll be bad any time of day. So don't bank on that. Seriously, location is very important. And that's why the costs vary so drastically, because commuting times drastically suffer when you pick the wrong location. Now we're going to cover topic number 4, which is weather and seasons. Here in Maryland, you're going to experience all 4 seasons to the fullest extent. Winters can be a little bit unpredictable. Some winters you can get a lot of snow. Some winters you may not get much snow at all. Experience very cold temperatures in the winter. I promise you that. Spring and fall are personally my favorite seasons. Spring is absolutely beautiful. The weather's perfect. It's not too hot. It's not too humid. Same goes with the fall. You get to change the seasons, see the leaves change, colors change. It's just cool to see the city go through all the changes. Summers are pretty, I'm not going to say extreme compared to a desert, but you are getting a pretty serious summer. It gets very hot and humid here during the summer months between July and August. June is pretty okay, but July and August, you're definitely going to be seeing the humidity here in the Maryland area. But that's one of my favorite things. So if you're somebody that enjoys all 4 seasons, you like to see the state change, Maryland is a good place for you. So now let's get into number 5, which is school system. So if you have kids or having kids or plan to have kids, school districts obviously are going to play an important part in your decision of where you decide to live in Maryland. So you have public schools and private schools, of course, but something to note, Maryland has some notable school districts in Howard County, Montgomery County, some parts of Anne Arundel and Frederick County. So with that being said, School districts vary drastically by zip code, so if schools are important for you, be sure to check with your local real estate expert, or again, kindly shoot me a DM and I'm happy to answer any questions you may have. Now let's get into the next point. I want to talk about the diversity and culture that Maryland offers. I promise you, we got every background, culture, and community represented here in Maryland. If your thing is cultural festivals, very good international food, very diverse neighborhood, then Maryland is a good place for you. So getting into my last and final point, what is there to do here in Maryland? We're going to talk about hobbies, lifestyle, and just all the wonderful things to do in here in Maryland. One thing I personally don't think that's talked about enough is the wide variety of things to do here. If outdoors is your thing, boating, kayaking, fishing, hiking, you have lots of hiking trails right in your backyard. You got Sugarloaf Mountain, Patapsco State Park, and you're also a simple drive away from major parks like Shenandoah. There's also good weekend trips to Deep Creek Lake, Maryland. Whether you like skiing, you have so many options right here in your backyard. So if you like outdoors, there's something for you. If you don't like outdoors, there's something for you. With the rich culture, history, there are lots of museums, international festivals, shows, lots of local wineries and breweries in the area. So if outdoors isn't your thing, you're more indoors, want to tour a little bit, lots of stuff to see and do in the cities and outside of the cities. And one last notable thing about Maryland I want to drop is, of course, crab. If you come to Maryland and you don't get crabs, you're missing out. So if you're not from here and you're coming, I want the first thing you do when you get here is to go find a Maryland crab cake. Do that for me. Let me know how it is. If you all enjoyed this video, again, please like, share, and subscribe. Drop a comment below if you found this information helpful, and I'll catch up with you all next time.